Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who's booking, sending in donations, scheduling, all the things, right? Booking, scheduling, that's the same. Purchasing products and the trauma spotting video and doing the ascension coaching. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I feel as though we are collectively, you may be, when I was getting ready to come live, there was a song that, I don't know, kind of reminded me of like just childhood in general. And then, the words, it's a Saint Finnegan song. And he starts out with saying like, this is not your home. So, collective, you might be releasing something from your childhood. And I feel like it's a belief. It's a programming. And it has to do with what you deserve. It has to do with, what you deserve. Standards, settling, and it doesn't have to be with relationships. It's just like literally in general. It feels like collective, this may have to do with like habits. It may have to do with, I don't know, for all of you it's going to be different, but it feels as though you're releasing some sort of programming that tells you or reflects to you that you deserve less than the fucking best. You know what I mean? Like, it's could be some type of manipulation. Yeah, as I said, that we have the Eight of Cups here, right? Like, collective, we're getting that ladybug energy here again. I feel like that's been kind of a big energy recently slipping in here in these random readings is this ladybug energy. Ladybugs are adorable and they're super cute. Somebody might actually be getting like one of those bug cars. You know what I'm talking about, like the Volkswagens? Those are cool. I feel like you're young. You're young. It might be yellow. But yeah, there's a release of some sort of programming that was has to do with your childhood. It could have to do, for some of you, it may be a father wound, but for others of you, again, it's all about what you deserve here. Like something that has to do with like, it could also be like a work ethic here, okay? It could unfold in work ethic. Basically like, this energy, this idea that you have to, like hustle, in order to achieve greatness, okay? There is something about, coming through regarding the decisions that we make and, where your focus lies. But there's also an energy around, the wounded part of us, is, makes us feel as though we need to hustle. It's that energy around feeling like you have something to prove, right? That you don't just naturally wake up already deserving like abundance and peace and joy, and somebody that is just, if it has to do with a person, somebody that's just like, your dream person or your dream job or your dream house or your dream, you know what I mean? It's like there's something that's being released here that tells you subconsciously that you don't deserve what you desire. something about visiting an old home. Some of you, like maybe in a meditation or in a dream, or you could be like doing some inner child work, and that inner child work takes you to an old home here, okay? I feel like there may have been some things, some events that happened at this home that formed a belief system within you here that left you feeling very alone, very like thrown to the side, like just completely disregarded, like, oh, you're no longer serving me. Okay, well, there you go. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's something about that. Also something about protecting your home. Some of you might want to do some sort of protection prayer or candle or ritual to protect your home. Not out of fear or anything like that. Just an intention here. I don't know where that's coming from. That's probably if you've been feeling like you need to do that, okay? If you've been feeling like you need to do that, then yes, that's your confirmation. Otherwise, you're, and again, even if that was for you, you are safe, okay? You are safe. You can breathe. I feel like there's an energy of being able to breathe. Sirens are going off here, but they do every day this time, so. But I think that's synchronistic. Collective, I get this energy. It's almost this energy around, like, there are some things from your childhood that is making you feel almost trapped in that childhood home. And it's reflecting in your current home, a home that maybe you've worked really hard to build that is nothing like that, right? And this, it feels like internal conflict here, okay? But I feel like it's coming up on purpose. This might be something that it might be a good idea to look at. If you're feeling like stuck or stagnant in your own home for whatever reason, okay? Also, some of you might just need to like cleanse the energy just to get the energy moving. But yeah, it does feel like there's some sort of releasing going on here, or you've been working on that. Yeah, this is something from your childhood. Okay, so if it literally is something that probably happened within the home, okay, and it feels like it's this is rising on purpose. So whatever however you do your shadow work, I would maybe look at that if this is resonating for you. Because yeah, it feels alone, it feels abandoned, it feels like you're, how you feel doesn't matter. Some of you may have self-harmed as a child, or some of you if you're worried about that with your child, you may want to, I don't know. I don't know if this is still, like, I'm not trying to create fear, but it does feel like somebody needs to talk to their child, specifically a girl, a daughter. I feel like you've been worried about her already, okay? She's probably like early teens, maybe like 13, 14, 15 maybe, but I feel like there's something going on that she hasn't talked about with you. And I think that you've noticed possibly that she's might be acting a little bit different here. I would just, you know, check on her. Not in an inquisitive way, but in a, you know, I'm seeing somebody like walk in a room with like a tray of like, you know, maybe some like soup or like some snacks, like a, you know, little charcuterie or something, you know. Maybe some cookies or, you know, definitely some tea or something like that. But just going in with, you know, some kind of, you know, let's have a snack together or something, and, you know, just kind of feeling your way through the conversation, maybe praying before, setting your intention to help, you know, move through whatever. So that's for, you know, maybe a couple of you, but there is, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is your inner teenager. So we might be narrowing down to like those ages. Okay. Those like early teens. Okay. There's definitely something about working with your guides or working with the divine here to gain a new perception, to move past this Three of Swords energy, so that you can, there's something about releasing something or someone or someplace here along with this that's no longer serving you, in order to move forward towards and to receive what you really deserve, right? Because I feel like it's almost like the divine has some things, I'm hearing layaway, the divine has some things on layaway here, but it's like they're not going to like release it until you know, it will respond to your frequency. Okay, so there's something about releasing something from possibly that time. You know, some of you, it might have been like 16, 17. Could have been a family member here. But I feel like you're really working with your ancestors, your divine family here, okay? To release this. So, yeah, there might be a situation here. Yeah, the cycle's coming to an end. And I feel like you're able to fully move on. It's like collective. I feel like maybe some of you have like moved on in the physical from something, you know, but it's just, it's something that's still in the back of your mind. It's ready to be released here. So that might be your homework for today, class. It just might. All right, let's get some final messages here. Yeah, I feel like you're calling your power back from a situation. A situation where you felt abandoned. You also maybe had to self-abandon, or you know, it felt like you were really going through something, and you were like kind of left alone to go through it alone at a very young age. And this could have been, you know, a situation where like you weren't taught, nobody in your family knew how to handle their emotions, right? So you certainly weren't taught how to handle them. So collective, this may have, you know, evolved into other things, right? And I feel like this is something that's really being focused on right now at this time, or it's being brought up for a reason, because you need to know that that's not your home. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a new home, a safe home, you know, an environment where you're surrounded by your divine team, and they just love you so much. You know what I mean? The word adore comes to mind. It's not a word that I use that often, but you know, they just adore you, and they, you know, I feel like you're coming to a point in your life too where you feel that way about yourself, collective. And yeah, it feels like there's a huge release happening at this time. that's coming, you know, through you from a deeper understanding of something. Okay, final messages. Oh, this is a short one, but it's quick and to the point. This tells me I'll definitely be back later. Yeah, you're mastering this part of you, okay? I really feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with a masculine energy, okay? It has to do with, and I guess it doesn't have to be a masculine energy, but that's what I'm picking up on in a big way, okay? Could be a grandfather or like an uncle. I'm hearing a cousin. You know, it could have been like a first boyfriend, or there's something, and for some of you that it is a feminine energy that was very much in her masculine energy. So maybe possibly like a single mother, or it's just somebody who played an important role, okay, left you feeling kind of like, you know, left you in the trenches, almost fed you to the wolves a little bit here in a way, okay? You know, if we're talking about wolves being like emotions or traumas or, you know, things like that. And this is just simply because they were not aware, right? They were not aware. They were probably, you know, they probably suffered the same thing. They probably have, you know, and I feel like that's something that you are recognizing. You're able to kind of put yourself in whoever's shoes these were, and see it from a different point of view, and understanding and knowing that their actions are not a reflection of you, right? It was a reflection of their own, their own understanding, their own awareness. And this is really, really pushing you through this, helping you move through this, which I feel like is in turn going to aid you in this energy of, it doesn't matter what anybody else does. I can't be moved. It's like this is something else that's being released in order to put you in that position of not being moved, collective, right? Of just being so rock steady, the Star card, healed. Okay, so, that makes me feel like, right, you're just being positioned right now, collective, and so there may be some things around this that are rising up in order for you to look at them, to release them. Yep, because you are being positioned. Yeah, notice she's like walking out of the water. The water's calm and she's walking out of it. You know what I mean? This is kind of reminding me of that energy where, when I picked up on that reading the other day about like breaking through the glass, right? Or breaking through the ice. And, diving back in or whatever. It's like you're finally walking back out, right? But there was something that served you, something, you dove back in and it served you. It's like there was purpose to all of it. Ten of Cups. Happiness. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where all my singing has gone, but I'm sure it'll return. I'm sure it'll return. You know, just channel the messages. Yeah, there's confusion around something. Whatever this wound that's being brought up to the forefront, or whatever it may be, right? It's maybe caused some sort of confusion. You're gaining clarity around this as you heal from this wound. And you're like, oh, snap. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And then you're, you know, Nine of Swords, back at it, right? Back at it. King of Swords, mastering the mind here. Yeah. Yep. So, collective, that may be what's kind of going on right now. I do see you definitely overcoming this here, okay? And as usual, right, this is going to lead you, you know, bring you some sort of clarity and lead you somewhere else, right? It's like, you know, this is like a process here, okay? But Eight of Cups here, I do see you moving on here. Tower, yeah. Whoopsies. Yep, back to feeling, you know, so fresh and so clean before you even know it. For real. It's like, this is just, it's like, you know, coming through to just push you forward, really, is what it feels like. Tower card, Nine of Pentacles. Miss Independent. Or Mr. Independent. Living your best life. That's what it feels like. That's what this feels like it's taking you to. Your best life. And it may be a process, and it's like, it's, you know, things are like, you know, falling away a little bit at a time to align you to this. But you're going to get there. Yes, you are. So, anyways, okay. That's what I have for you today. Or for right now, at least. I love you guys so very much. I'm gonna, you know, make sure you drink plenty of water and mind your business. That's gonna be my new favorite thing to say. Drink plenty of water and mind your business. And you know, you're headed straight for success, family. Headed straight for success. Words are hard, apparently. All right, guys. Yep, Temperance. Just gaining balance, but here's that Page of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. There's something coming towards you here. Okay? There, and it's almost like you knew this was coming. You know this is coming here. But it's like this trauma from the past. Devil card, Hangman, was like, wait a second, you know, hold up, you know, and there was like some ups and downs and maybe some triggers or something like that. Yeah, you move on from that, right? And you have justice. You have justice here. And the Ace of Pentacles right after that. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it's like Page of Pentacles, you get some sort of divine message or something that said, hey, this big old pentacle is coming your way, right? You just got to get balance and, harmony in your life, and you're working on it, right? But, here comes this energy that's ready to be released, okay? And but you're going to do it. You're going to do it. This Ace of Pentacles is yours for the taking. Yeah, don't worry though. You know exactly how to handle this. It's like you are like really mastering this self-evolvement process, right? Almost you were built for this. Okay, I love you. I'll see you in a little bit, probably. We'll talk soon.